What's going on with you? Hey, the Sony ZV-1 in all probability is the best run and gun vlogging camera you could get for the money. Now, I am not saying that you cannot get similar video quality or comparable video quality from a different camera, i.e. most people would be able to use their phones just starting out vlogging, and that would be perfectly fine. But there are a couple of features that are on the ZV-1 that makes it the perfect run and gun vlogging setup for most people, me included, and I'll explain those in a second. So the very first thing I want to talk about is how I'm speaking to you right now. It is the microphone system. The microphone system actually is set up to where you could be heard from behind and in front of the camera. Perfect for vlogs because you can just whip the camera around whenever you want to. The microphone picks up very good, and it also has a wind muff. I'm finna showcase the next thing that I really think is pretty cool, and it is the slow motion, the S&Q effects, and yeah, I'm about to get to this money real quick. Check me out. All right, now the next thing I want to get into is it also has the different type of vlog setups, right? So I know the iPhone has the Dolby situation that lets you grade the video more than you normally would be able to, but it still doesn't have anything on S-Log 3. And I'll show you some differences in color because I actually have the iPhone 12 and it has the Dolby situation. So I'll show you a clip with the Dolby. And I'll also show you this clip right here that you're looking at now with S-Log 3. Now, another thing that flexibility affords you is a lot of the times this is going to be way more flexible in frame rates and color grading than a phone would be. Now, by no means is it as good as a cinema camera. You know, I got the FX3 from Sony. I'm not gonna bring that in a situation like this because a lot of times they're gonna bother you if you have a camera system that big. You come in with a big bulky lens and the camera, they're gonna tell you, no, you can't shoot here. That's some of the anonymity, can't say the word, but whatever it is, that's what you get from the phone, right? You can bring the phone pretty much anywhere. Nobody's gonna try to take it from you or say you can't shoot with your phone. This is actually smaller in length than a phone, but it is actually more girthier. Girthier, is that a word? I don't know. But it's still quite small of a package, and it's pretty much everything that you would need. Final two things that actually set the Sony ZV-1 apart from what I would say would be an iPhone or a bigger format camera is number one, the sensor still gives you that blurry background that so many people want. Now, when you're using your phone, the best camera on your phone is usually the main camera, and any given phone could have anywhere from 2 to 4 cameras at this point. Now, they all are decent and good lighting, which is not a problem because if you're vlogging, you're probably going to be outside in good lighting anyway during the day. Now, if you vlog at night, that's another story. This camera will be better for you at night, but when I'm coming to the sensor size, I want to say that the iPhone has a very, very small sensor. And for all the things that the phones these days can do very well, the sensor still cripples the phone. Now, with this camera, you have a bigger sensor than a smartphone, but it has a smaller sensor than, say, my Sony ZV-1 or maybe even my Sony a7 III, right? That's a given that you're gonna lose some of that depth of field, but it's still amazing to have a camera this small and ready to go at any time that will still give you that depth of field. let me show you guys. With the phone, it's very limited the amount of depth of field that you can get. But with this camera right here, you just press a button and the background defocuses. That is a game changer. And finally, the last thing that makes me feel like the Sony ZV-1 is the perfect run and gun vlog setup is because you don't need anything else. You don't need a monitor. You really don't need a mic if you don't have one. You can just grab it and go flip it open. When you flip it, it actually just comes on, period. It just comes on. When you close it back up, you're done. But like I said, that final thing that makes this the best run and gun camera that you could possibly get for the price is that it has an articulating screen. Now, when you are vlogging, you need to see yourself to set up the shot and be able to know what you're shooting. With any type of phone, they don't have an articulating screen. Maybe the prices are comparable, but for what you're getting, I don't see how you could beat it. With the articulating screen, you can set up your shot, you can see what's going on, and there's a touch screen, so that is also a plus, right? If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have any other cameras that you want me to take a look at that could maybe be the king of run and gun vlogging, please, once again, put it in the comments. But with that being said, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I love you guys.